What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to the Crypto Remora. My name is Wes, and I am with, as always, Siri Crypto. What's up, Siri?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Man, we are doing good today, man. Guys, today we're just going to be looking at the Bitcoin price chart and giving you guys a general idea of where we think the price is headed. Moving fast. It is moving fast. But after that, we're going to be taking a look at the elephant in the room with all the banks getting bailed out and all these banks that are failing and why decentralized finance is the answer. Last but not least, we're going to be looking at a new project that we are doing a collab giveaway with. Very interesting, very unique. So if that sounds good to you guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get it. Siri, how you feeling, brother?
And I'm feeling good. I feel like our last episode we said that we were trying to encourage people and let them know not to panic and not to get too overly bearish. And I hate to say that we were right, but
Yeah.
looks like we were right. And Bitcoin surprised everybody and just cracked all the way up past 25K. Right now, at the time of this recording, we're at $26,318. So not only did we crack through that 24 and 25K, we just blew through 26K like the wind.
Like it was nothing,
And
butter.
yeah, in 24 hours, in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin's up over 18%, which
Yep.
put Ethereum up over 11%, and all the alts are starting to rip.
Yes, sir.
Solana's at 21.90. We're still not out of the bear market until Solana cracks $27. Me and you talked about this off camera.
Yeah.
But until Solana cracks $27, that's the correlated line where Bitcoin's next resistance is. So I'm not going to get too excited until I really see Solana crack 27. You can do that with any altcoin. You can compare the price of the alts to where Bitcoin is with its resistance. And you don't have to do it with Solana. I chose Solana because I keep my eye on it. But
Yeah.
you can basically pick any altcoin. And what you do is just remember where Bitcoin's resistance level is. And remember where the price of Bitcoin is right before that level. And look at the alt you want to compare it to at that same, at the same time and date. And then that way, the correlation between the two, like, I was having trouble explaining it to you, but I think you understand what I'm saying. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So that's my level. Once Solana goes up another $5-6, that's when I would say that. And that I never understood why traders did that. It's like, why would you wait until a price goes up to buy? Well, it makes sense because you want to wait till you break through that resistance level. You want to go past it, and then you want to come back down and bounce on it as support.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to kind of wait for these entries. Like, I'm not going to enter a long in Solana right now just because it's up 13%,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to wait until I see it go up to 27. If it hits its head and comes back down, that's when you want to go in. Or if it goes past 27 and then comes back down and hits 27 and doesn't fall further below it, then I know 27 is our support. And for me, that's my line in the sand of bull or bear market. We are not out of the bear market until, so even though we're at 26.3, we're not out of the bear market yet. And I think you feel kind of the same way. I feel like they're going to pump it fake out up to 30,000 with Bitcoin. And then they're going to get everyone to FOMO in, put in their leverage longs. Everyone's going to say, I want to be rich overnight. They're going to put in a 50x leverage trade. And then the market makers are going to wreck them. They're going to send Bitcoin right back down, take all that money back. So I think that we're going to see maybe another bull trap here, one last one. But it just depends on how long we stay above 25K. If we stay above 25K like for a week or two, then that theory is going to be dead. So always keep your tap dancing shoes on when you're investing because things change like that. You always have to be ready for your plan has to always be ready to change. Don't ever be a brick. Don't ever stay in one spot because
100%.
you'll get wrecked, man. Like, so my theory right now on this video could change in 2 hours. We just don't know. I mean, my basic theory won't, but you never know what's going to happen in the market. So always be aware, always be cautious. But I think me and you are on the same page with most of that. I mean, how are you feeling? Do you think it's a sucker's rally? Do you feel like what I said is true? I mean, how are you feeling?
So there's a couple things that I'm looking at, and it could just, I mean, I know you're thinking the same thing with everything that's going on with these banks failing and, you know, the Fed having to come in to save them, really, you know, with these bonds and the mortgage-backed loans or whatever. Okay, so we have that going on. That's all negative towards centralization. So, of course, Bitcoin starts to rally from that. Now, everybody's saying, is this a sucker's rally? Is it just rallying because of the sentiment and everything that's going on with the banks? Well, I got a few things. I think that, you know, with the CPI data, because the CPI data came out this morning, and we were up 6% year over year. That's what they were expecting, so that's a good thing. But month over month, we came up 0.4%, I think it was. So we have that going on, but I think those kind of balance each other out when it comes to the sentiment and everything that's going on. But now, this is when I look at, you know, the technical analysis and everything that's going on with that. So the volume, you know, if you're thinking that this is a sucker's rally and you think this is just a price pump from everything that's going on, well, you got to look at the volume, the RSI, and just see what these things are doing, man. You know, Bitcoin recovered from 17 days of a correction in 3 days. Think about that. In 3 days, brought back all those losses and came back in 3 days. I mean, that's incredible, man. The volume's strong. You know, it's above the last 3 days. It's one of the highest trading volumes we've seen in Bitcoin's history. So that's another thing to look at. You know, and then look at the RSI. The RSI, the oscillators and everything is pointing towards either neutral or buy, and we're up at the time of recording 26,000. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think this could be a legit rally. I think we need to, you know, come back down, maybe retest 25 as support, and then start heading back up. If that's what we do, then I'm bullish, man. Like I might even put in a long at 25 if we come back and bounce off of it.
Yeah, I see that level you're talking about. I see us doing that, coming back down and bouncing on 25. And again, that's I agree with you. It's where you go past the support resistance, come back down and test that previous support. And that's where a lot of traders get messed up. They see it come back down to 25, and then they go, "Oh, we're gonna crash." But no, that's not when you short. You know, you long at support, you short at resistance. You don't do the opposite. You know, once you're coming back down to hit support, you don't go bearish just because it's coming down. You look at your support, and if it's strong enough, you're going to get that bounce. So yeah, I agree. I think we should cool off and come down and hit 24 or 25 without falling below it, and I think that would solidify this rally. But again, there's been so many games in Bitcoin the last 6 months between the market makers, FTX, Binance, Gary Gensler, the SEC doing all their crap, and now you got all the banks having a bank run.
Right.
So the timing of everything, while it's good to see the banks failing in a way, because that's why we're in Bitcoin, because we don't believe in the regular system being strong enough, because it's vapor money. It's not backed by anything. So it makes sense that people oh, look at Bitcoin. But we knew this already. The whales know this already. JP Morgan knows this already. These guys know this. That's why they want to keep the price low, because they don't want you buying it. They want to keep it low so they can accumulate it without pushing the price up. Because if they just went in and took $100 million right now and just went in and bought Bitcoin, what do you think that's going to do to the price? It's going to push the price so high, so fast, that they won't be able to buy more of it, right? So they can't buy it the same way retail does. Retail, you could take your whole paycheck, half your paycheck, and dump it in as investment. These guys with hundreds of billions of dollars, even though they have more money than you, they don't have the luxury of being able to go and drop half of their paycheck. Because if they drop half their paycheck, they're going to make it more expensive for themselves, because they're going to rocket the price up that's on the exchange.
Right.
And a lot of traders, a lot of new investors don't understand that, because they don't know what over-the-counter trading is. They don't even know you can buy Bitcoin privately or on an exchange. If you go on Robinhood, you're buying your Bitcoin from an exchange, right? So you're basically, whatever's available on that exchange is what the price is going for. That's why the price on Robinhood is different than the price on Gemini, slightly.
Yeah.
There's a slight difference. But
Yeah.
it's all supply and demand. However much is available on the exchange at any given time is what's going to determine the price.
Right.
So if you buy from the exchange, you're basically, however much is on there available is what's going to determine how high or low the price goes.
Yeah.
So, but I just want to throw that in there for the new guys that are tuning in, and because I know that was crucial. Once I learned that, I was like, oh my God, that's why they say the whales try to buy in secret,
Yeah.
is because they don't want to shoot the price up while they're buying it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so the Silvergate FUD, man, what do you think about this thing? You think this is
So,
coordinated?
Silvergate-
Do you think it's
Silver-
coordinated or
it-
not?
It could be. The only reason is okay. So the only reason I don't think it's really coordinated is I don't think it's a direct attack on crypto. I think this is the result of, pushing these. This is just what happens, man. When the Fed keeps pushing these interest rates, and it was bound to happen. I think. Well, yeah, I think it was intentional. I'll say that. Yeah, they needed this to happen. And this it's just what happens, man. When the Fed keeps pushing these interest rates, people are hurting, and the banks are, as soon as there's a statement or anything said about one of these banks failing or just a hint of failure, and you get a bank run like that, you lose trust from the people, and once you lose trust from the people, it's over. SVB, they got saved. I think there was a lot of big money in SVB, so it's kind of like one of those things where they're really just kind of helping their buddies out. It's not so much the people, it's kind of they had pressure to save SVB. But yeah, I mean, this is what happens, man. So this is a direct effect from the Fed, is what I believe. But one thing I will note, I don't think CZ has actually turned all that BUSD into Bitcoin yet. He's got $1 billion worth of BUSD in stables that he hasn't even moved over to Bitcoin yet. So I think this is a real rally. I don't think this is some FUD rally, man. I think
Yeah,
this is legit.
I think it's a well-deserved, well-earned rally. I don't think
Absolutely.
I don't think it's manipulated to the upside. But like we were both talking about earlier, could they squeeze in a bull trap right now still? And
Absolutely.
so maybe they try to throw in the bull trap at between 26 and 30K, right? They run us up to 30K, and because there's some resistance at 30K.
30K,
We have
yeah.
a little bit of resistance at 30, 32.
Yeah.
Not much.
Not
but
much.
let's just say they run us up to 30K, and then they bring us back down to that previous resistance, which is at 24, 25K.
Mm-hmm.
And if they do that, it will basically be a train wreck of wrecking the longs. I
Yeah.
mean, it's going to wreck them. So that's the only thing I'd be cautious for. If you guys are entering any trades right now, I would keep your eyes open on that. But other than that, yeah, this has been long overdue. Bitcoin's been suppressed for the last year. So, the honey badger will move when she wants to. You don't tell her
That's
when to
right.
move. She tells you when she's going to move. And
That's right.
have you seen this? Dogecoin Network's patched bug is still present in 280 blockchains.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I think they're just, at this point, I think that there's FUD, and then once the price starts going up, all these news accounts say India's crypto industry finally sees lawmakers engaging. Yeah, India bans Bitcoin 20 times in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
And then every time there's a rally, India comes, oh, Bitcoin's okay now, and they make it legal again, just like China. Give me a break. I mean, give me a break, dude. No one cares anymore. I don't know if these governments understand, but the people don't trust you anymore. You've lost their trust. So that's why you have Bitcoin. So
Yeah.
it's already too little too late. These governments can keep trying to do what they're doing, but the crypto community is not going to stop using crypto, no matter if they make it illegal or wrong or unethical. No one cares, dude. We're still buying donkey pictures. We're still buying monkey JPEGs.
That's
We're
right.
We're still buying pointless red puffy things called puff DAOs. Shout out to puff DAOs. No one cares, dude. So you guys can ban it all you want. It's not gonna stop the people from opting out of the system that's failing. and causing people to lose jobs. It's causing inflation. It's causing their dollar to go down. It's causing everything to be more expensive because all they do is print more monopoly money. And then, then they raise the rates and then they say, oh, businesses and banks are failing now, so we have to do what? What comes next?
Yeah.
Print more money.
That's exactly right.
So then then it repeats, and then guess what happens? Bitcoin gonna go up, baby, because people are gonna opt out of cash. So I'm okay with it, but I think that a lot of people don't understand it yet, and they don't understand what Bitcoin was really made for, created for. And I think once they see more of these banks failing and see the money printing a couple more times and see, the price at the grocery store go up 2 and 3 times what it was. I mean, those Walmart chickens, the last time I bought a Walmart chicken, it was $5, those pre-cooked things. Granted, that was probably a while ago. But now they're $8, $7.95 for the same pre-cooked chicken. Why is that? Did the chickens decide to have more meat on their body? Is that why they're more expensive? No. It's more expensive because there's more money floating around, which means, it's less valuable. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep ranting on that, but that's just the overall basis of why we believe in crypto, why we do what we do.
That's it, man. That is it, my friend. Yeah, this has had a positive effect on crypto, man. Everything going on with these banks, but they knew this was coming, man. That it's just one of those things. And we got, this week's gonna be busy. I know we got data coming out on Thursday too, so it's like job reports and. This is what they want. They want people. It's not, I wouldn't say necessarily what they want. This is what they need, for people to lose their jobs and for unemployment to go up. But I think right now they're kind of backed into a corner, man. Jerome Powell's he's backed into a corner. He's got to do something. He's got to fix it. And the only way to fix it is to print money. So
print more money.
That's it, man. I am with you.
Speaking of print more things, or in other words, minting, we've got a little project here that Wes is going to introduce to you that if you happen to mint one of these NFTs, and Wes explained this to me off camera because I didn't even realize they were doing this, but if you minted one of their NFTs, you get a mint pass for, would you say, all their future NFTs now?
All future mints that they have in, yep.
That's a great deal off the rip, and these are cool. Go ahead and introduce them, Wes, because
So these are our new friends over here at Punks on Arbitrum, and it's a very, I know it's another punk kind of take on an NFT, but these are a lot different and a little more unique, being the fact that they are fully on chain. The NFT is fully on chain. The IPFS and the HTTP, those aren't the ones on chain. The actual NFT itself is on chain. So this is new. They just came out. What is it? 10,000 of them. 10,000 of them sold out in like a couple of hours. This is one that we mentioned on our last video. But what they're going to do is anybody that minted one of these out of the 10,000, they're going to be issuing and airdropping a mint pass. And what that's going to do is, like Sierra was saying, it's going to allow you to have access to all the future mints that they do and for free. So really cool. Definitely check these guys out. They're new to Arbitrum. So, show them the Arbitrum love that the Arbinauts do. And man, really nice people, man. Really cool guy. I was talking to him a little earlier off camera or whatever, and it's unique, man. I haven't heard of another one that's doing it fully on chain like that on Arbitrum. So I think this is the first. Do you know of anything else?
No, I mean, that's the thing with the NFTs. I'm still trying to learn the tech side to the NFTs because there's a lot of tech stuff involved in it. But basically, I know there's they have JSON files. I still don't even know what the hell a JSON file is. I need to look more into that. But I think that's something to do with Polkadot more so. But it's like when you post these NFTs, you have to put in an actual file location of the JPEG or the MP4. And I'm still, if anyone that watches us understands that tech side, please, shoot us a message or something on there, because I'd love to hook up with someone that can actually explain it a little better to me, because I've tried to read up on it and stuff, and it just, my head can't wrap around it, because I guess it's more on that coding side, and I was more on the network side when I went to school. I was like into the actual network routers and stuff. I never really got into the coding, and but from what I gather, when you mint an NFT, you think you're saving the picture on the blockchain, but really you're just storing the location of where the file is.
And the metadata, right?
And the metadata on the blockchain. But I think how they're doing these NFTs, and I could be wrong, but I think when they say these are on chain, that maybe the actual pixels are stored somehow on the blockchain, right? Is that right?
That's it, yeah, the images and the metadata.
Right, so that's where I'm a little confused. Don't take what I'm saying as 100% truth, because I don't know. I'm just saying this is my best guess. But if anyone out there knows this stuff, reach out to us on Crypto Remora Twitter, and you know, maybe we could get an interview or something with you to help, because we want to learn ourselves a little more about the tech side, and we also want to give our people some more. But other than that, man, the punks, I've got a good little collection of punks from different chains, you know, from all different chains. But as soon as I saw the punks on chain for Arbitrum,
yeah, it's different, man.
I was like, okay. And then you pointed out, you said, look at the Arbitrum blue in the background. I said, yeah, that's cool, man.
So now you got the Nova punks, which has
Nova
the orange,
punks, yep.
and now you got the punks on chain, which has the blue. So that's cool, man.
And let's not forget, I mean, all jokes aside, you know, we caught that Aptos. So we got punks on Aptos punks.
You got all the punks, don't you?
I got
Except
some
for the
punks. I
crypto
think
punks.
I might even have. Yeah, I don't have the original crypto punks. If I did, we'd be driving in a limousine right now and not really filming, unless we had our film guy filming us, because those things are worth millions of dollars.
Right.
Some of them are 27 million or something.
Right.
But yeah, just these things are fun and cool, and you can mint them, and now you get a lifetime mint. I mean, for what, $3 you're paying for it?
Well,
not a
they're
bad return on investment.
Yeah, they're already minted out, all 10,000 minted out within a couple hours, and I think the floor on them is around like $6. So, you know, it's just one of those things, man. You never know what they're gonna do. I mean, the team seems like they're motivated and they're new to Arbitrum, so I let them know real quick. You know, at least they chose the right, you know, chain to put it on, man, is Arbitrum. So,
but I think that we're gonna be looking out for them. I think they're gonna make some moves, and we got some upcoming episodes that are gonna be pretty fire too. So keep a lookout for that. Interviews. We got an interview with Jordan. We're bringing Natimus back on, and also we've got Shred and Lambo with the unfiltered episode of Rumble.
that'll be fun.
Yeah, we're going to reach out to those guys later and make sure that we all have we're going to be in 3 different time zones. So Lambo's on the West Coast, we're on the East Coast, and Shred is in Australia. So it's going to be very interesting to see how we line up everyone's sleep schedule to record this thing. But
sleep.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah, sleep. There is no
what
sleep
is that?
in crypto.
Sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, we're doing a giveaway with them. It's real simple. Just go there, follow them, follow us, retweet, and tag 2 friends, 2 punks.
Yeah, we're giving away 2 punks.
Yes, 2 punks we're giving away.
So in the one contest, if they enter, they can win 2 punks.
Yep.
And then they get 2 free mint passes for life.
If you minted, if
minted it.
Yeah, if you minted from, you know, the contract, then yes, you'll get an airdropped. Yeah, airdrop mint
but
pass.
the giveaway one, they're not going to get that because it's already been minted because we have it. Right. Okay. So you're not going to get that, but you will get the actual punks, which is just as cool.
Yeah. That's it, my friend. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one.
All right, brother. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Much love to the Arbonauts, and until next time, peace out.